Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Michael Conforto will climb in. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Richie Ashburn digs in now. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first, and they get the out. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Makes the catch. Back here in Denver. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And there's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Brenton Doyle, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Hunter Goodman. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one in triple digits.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
In the air, right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. This one looks like trouble. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Doyle makes the grab, one down. Lau at the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. They got it for out number 2. Next to hit, Troy Gloss. Tosses to first. Third out. And we're new pitcher now, number 26.
Now pitching.
McMahon. the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
For Philadelphia, the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Swing and a ground ball. Makes a sliding stop. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And now Yohan Moncada. Safe at second, and that was not close. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one to first. Fielder. He takes it on his own. One out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ashburn under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Here's Adley Rutschman. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Rutschman.
And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Jeter makes the play, and it's out number 3. And now the DH, Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he's out on the tag. And here is Michael Conforto. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball up.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
2-1.
That's a nice miss right there.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
One out, base is empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Ashburn.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a sac bunt here. Gray snags it for the second out. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Conforto back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Two outs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough.
They get the force, and the inning is over. second inning set
Leading
to
off
go.
for the
And
bench
now
runners,
here
the
is
center fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr. And that's way high. Ball one. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had.
The whole setup for Jr., the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ryan Roberts. First pitch misses.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt. This to third, Gloss. Zips it across, 2 up, 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He was late there, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
2 outs, base is empty. That one is upstairs.
That's up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ashburn settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Mike Piazza. Gray back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Griffey gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fought off foul. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Carlos Pena. Pena measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning. So digging in, Chili Davis. Hit in the air, left field. Conforto makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now batting Jaron
The
Duran.
left fielder,
A single and a run
Jaron
scored and a walk.
Duran.
Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now,
The
one
third
out.
baseman, number 5,
Here comes Yohan Moncada.
Moncada.
Pitch misses
That's it.
there.
Ball.
1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. The throw in. The tag out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
That just
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball one. In the air, center field. Ashburn in position. And that's the third out.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic. We gon' make it epic, epic, yeah.
And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters.
Roberts. Acrobatic throw for one. Now over to Pena, double play.
Now
The batter will
batting,
be
the
Michael
left fielder,
Conforto.
Michael.
I think 4-6-3
John
double plays like
Conforto.
that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Line drive. The throw into second, and he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Cut
He's out.
down, and that ends the inning.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. One down. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Lau sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out. And here
The
is
batter, number
Brian
1,
Roberts.
second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you know, with 2 out
ball,
and
1
nobody
strike.
on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
And that is the inning. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now
off
here
for the
is
66ers,
Richie Ashburn.
The center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement
0-2.
over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Now
So 2
batting,
down
the
now,
catcher,
and
Mike
here is Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
He's already homered in this game. And the
1-0.
first offering is not close. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball.
Good late
2 strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pena. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Waldron back to work. In the air, right field. Suzuki. One up, one down. So digging in, Carlos Pena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And a pitch. Just
Ball.
misses. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Swing and a miss and a knuckler down in the dirt. Piazza collects, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Davis
0-1.
swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not
That's a
worried if he
foul.
gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires to first. That completes the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Troy Gloss. And that is out of play.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That's off the
Ball.
mark, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Prince Fielder getting ready to hit.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Derek Jeter will hit next.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
0-1.
Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last
No balls,
half of
2
inning
strikes.
number 5. Outside
Ball.
low, ball 1. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back
Now
singles
back,
for him.
the
Once you get the
designated
ball
hitter,
by the pitcher,
Chris
there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that one fouled off. Sonny Gray checks on the runner.
Oh, he's safe.
Jeter dives back in safely. Jeter off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that clips the inside. That one the other way. Makes the catch, one down. Here is Moncada.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Ketel Marte. Swinging a foul out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, we go bottom six. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Conforto. Conforto, in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now, Richie Ashburn. Runner takes off, gets the bunt down the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
On the ground. Slings to first in time. And here's the catch.
Now pitching. Griffin Jeffs.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Jax. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Davis on the move, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Just misses there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He gets there on a slide. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missing inside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. To short, could be 2. Jeter tossed the second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Brandon Lowe. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1.